Hi, and welcome to the moviesummary.com. And today we are going to be talking about the summary of The House of the Dragon, Episode 2. Let's start. This episode is called The Rogue Prince. The episode started a scene where people are being fed by the crabs, a lot of smokes from ambushed ships passing through the island. Cries and agonies are heard, and this is due to the Triarchy, the crab feeder led by Kragan Drahar, if you remember this in the first episode. The scene is then shifted to the council meeting with the king, wherein they're talking about the replacement of the king's guard as the current is dead. There are some who have passed the test that was conducted to be the next. Lord Corlys then arrived bringing the news that one of his ships is lost and suspected that it's been ambushed in the stepstones and his men being fed by the crabs. The head of the king, Sir Otto Hightower, just answered that he will be compensated of his loss. Lord Corlys did not demand any compensation, but a battle plan to destroy the crab feeders in stepstones, hoping for the support from the king. But the king, in support of the rest of the council, wouldn't want to declare a war with the free cities, for they believe it may cause higher risks. Upon hearing this, Princess Rhaenyra suggested to send the dragon riders, including her, to solve the problems about crab feeders, which pleases Lord Corlys, but she was interrupted by Sir Otto, the hand of the king, and was told to see the king's guards posting and let her choose who's next. The princess was then brought in front of the mighty men who wished to see themselves in the position as the king's knight. She was introduced to them one by one, but the princess got bored and asked who among of them is a combat warrior and has good experiences in combat. Sir Criston Cole was then introduced, and the princess showed so much interest in him. Sir Otto Hightower, on the other hand, tried to give her wisdom of who to choose according to the might of their houses. But the princess already made up her mind, insisting that her father should be defended by someone skillful in combats. Now, we see Lady Alicent and the king seems to be in good terms and very comfortable with each other. The king showed her his masterpiece that shows the realm while teaching or telling her the history of it. In the next part of the show, the king met with the Valyrians, Princess Rhaenys, the king's cousin and the lord of the House Valyrian, Lord Corlys, where they suggest that the king should marry again to strengthen his stronghold in the throne. Their proposal was then made that the king should marry their daughter, Lady Laena, a 12-year-old girl. Well, in advantage, this is a good proposal with the House Targaryen's dragons and the House Valyrian's fleets, a very strong match. Meanwhile, the council was brought in trouble hearing that Daemon, the king's brother, stole a dragon egg, the egg that Princess Rhaenyra chose for his brother who died. Also, Daemon sent an invitation letter to the king, inviting him to his wedding with a whore he has all the time, and announcing that the dragon egg will be their child's. It brought tense to the council, and the king planned to meet him in Dragonstone, where he lies, but Sir Otto Hightower stopped the king and volunteered himself to retrieve the egg from Daemon, as it is very dangerous for the king to go there. Sir Otto Hightower, with 20 mighty men, traveled to Dragonstone in the mission to retrieve the egg. There, they met Daemon, with the Night's Watch army and his whore. Of course, Daemon's dragon was there also, ready to protect him at all cost. There were confrontations and threat of war. Not until Princess Rhaenyra appeared in her grand entrance with the dragon, Syrax. Princess Rhaenyra challenged Daemon to kill her, since she is the root of the conflict. She is the reason why he is disinherited. Princess Rhaenyra won the argument, and she left with the egg being retrieved as Daemon retreated. Back to the kingdom, the king is talking to Lord Lionel Strong, a wise man whom the king trusts. And he agreed, even encouraged the king to marry Lady Laena, the 12-year-old girl, the daughter of House Valyrian. Upon the arrival of Princess Rhaenyra from Dragonstone, he was summoned by the king, furious and worried about her. Their talk then turned to Rhaenyra understanding his father's duty to remarry. But they had a good talk of agreement that they should strengthen their bond as king and the heir, not to give advantage to the people who try to destroy them. The next day, the king called the council to announce his decision of marriage. Everybody was there. At first, Princess Rhaenyra seemed to be supporting him, not until the king announced that it is Lady Alicent he decided to marry, the daughter of the hand of the king, Sir Otto Hightower. It displeases Lord Corlys and much more Princess Rhaenyra, who walked out very disappointed with teary eyes. Only Sir Otto Hightower seems to be pleased with what's happening. At the last part of the scene, it is seen that Lord Corlys is talking to someone about his house history and how he was able to obtain it. It appeared that he is talking to Daemon. He convinced him to prove his worth more to the king, and it is through working with Lord Corlys defeating the crab feeders in the Stepstones.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please support this channel by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you and see you in the next episode.